Well, the start of big pop releases, I will say, for March. I feel like we got a lot of big pop things coming this month. It's starting today, album-wise, with Ariana Grande's Eternal Sunshine, and this is her first album in 3 years, which, if you're a fan of hers, you already know that, but just sharing for maybe the casual viewer, if there will be a casual viewer, who knows, you know? Yeah, Ariana Grande, she's gone through a lot. She's been a lot publicly, most recently on the professional side of her hiatus. I'm going to say music hiatus. It's only been 3 years, but her break, she was working on a musical movie, Wicked. And I do know that her background is in theater. So the main curiosity I have listening to this album is considering that she kind of like shifted professional focus the last few years and going more to like her roots and the theater and that style of performing and singing. I am curious to see what her album's going to sound like. Are the vocals going to be the same? Lyrical context, like kind of where does she pick up from where she left off in 2020? Yeah, let's see what we got going on Eternal Sunshine. It's only 35 minutes, but we'll see what is going down. Got the record static, the strings.
How can I tell if I'm in the right relationship? Then I had this interaction I've been thinking about for like 5 weeks. Wonder if he's thinking about it too and smiling. Wonder if he knows that that's been what's inspired me. Wonder if he's judging me like I am right now. I don't care.
Vocals.
Tell the truth. Would you want me there if the moon went dark tonight?
Nice.
All ended tomorrow. Would I be the one on your mind? Your mind. It's over, yeah. This ain't the first time I've been hostage to these things. I can't believe I'm finally moving through my fears. At least I know how hard we tried, both you and me. In the driveway, it's
I like what we opened up to. This production. There's some grooviness here. Ooh, yeah.
I'm stronger than I think. Maybe someday we'll look back with love. Didn't think you'd lose me.
Yeah, nice.
Now it's just too late to choose me. My stuff quickly just put heaven in. Yeah. Bye bye. I'm taking what's mine. Bye bye. It's over, yeah.
Ooh.
It's certainly
Yeah.
bittersweet. This look feels too hard to see.
I love this production. It's giving me a little slight disco flair. Yes? A little bit of a different vibe.
TV, you don't wanna hear me. One more sleepless night, big day in the morning. So I take my time to self-soothe.
I think she's enunciating more on this album.
Too much. It's breaking my heart to keep breaking yours again. This situation,
Production-wise,
but I just can't refuse.
this feels like a bit more of a familiar sound, but not a complete like copycat.
Spent so much on therapy. Won't abandon me again for you. And
This is definitely a diary song, like being honest with her true emotions. I love that pre-chorus. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I haven't heard a singular yeah. I love that. I love that she's enunciating. I love the vocal melodies and the note and the key changes and such on this song. Like,
or relying, you know, just kind of floating along.
I wonder if this is like going to be an album shift or not, or just strictly an interlude.
Wake up! It's time for you to get real about life and sort out who you really are.
Oh dear. Ooh. I mean, I assumed it was going to go straight into the next track.
I don't care what people say.
Okay.
We both know I couldn't change.
The trap beats.
I guess you get me out of this loop. Yeah. So now we play our separate scenes. Now she's in my bed, laying on your chest. Now I'm in my head, wondering how it ends.
I like the lower delivery.
Now it's like I'm looking in a mirror. Hope you feel alright when you're in her. I found a good boy and he's on my side. You're just my eternal sunshine.
A very soft zone, but still powerful vocally.
But we could have fallen through behind this door. So I close it and move. Yeah. So now we play separate scenes. You got me feeling sorry. I showed you all my demons, all my lies. Let you play me like a Atari. Now it's like I'm looking in a mirror.
Like,
Hope you feel alright when you're in her.
this feels like the most familiar to some of her previous tracks. Yeah, yeah. I love the vocal arrangements so far.
Nobody else around me, just need you right here. You're like the only thing that I see. It's crystal clear, and I want you to come claim it. I do. It's like supernatural.
Oh, cool. The production is like, nice. It's a very cool, sleek, like moody lyrically and musically. Like the beat is so sleek. It's cool. I love this like overall music feeling for a song with this like lyrical theme. I wasn't expecting that. This is kind of her first huge riff moment so far on the album. That's been a bit more restrained. Where are we gonna go with the music? Ooh, not where I saw it going.
I'll be the one you pay to see, play the scene, while the cameras please, turning like a dime, wasting all the time. This is a true story about all the lies you fantasize about you and I. This is a true story.
This is definitely a bit eerier feeling.
No, this is
really just like deep, like wow. Cool. Yeah.
Story about all the games I know you play. I know this is not what I need. Not what I want. Like gonna happen to me. Give me love, give me love.
Oh yeah, cool.
How can it be you and me? Might be meant to be, can't unsee it, but I don't wanna cross no sea. I'm usually so unproblematic, so independent. Tell me why. Come over. God knows I'm trying, but there's just no use in denying. That boy is mine. I can't wait
Okay.
to try.
Added a little bit there.
The stars they align. I planned for, probably wouldn't bet a dime on my life. There's gotta be a reason why my girls they always come through in a sticky situation. Say it's fine. Happens all the time. Something about him is made for somebody like me. Boy is mine.
That like
Can't wait to
slow down right before the chorus is cool. It's a little thing.
The boy is mine. Watch me take my time. I can't believe my mind. The boy is divine. I'm not usually like this shit is like news to me, but I can't ignore my boy. I can't wait to try.
This is like very kind of like cool feeling overall. I mean, I am going to go ahead and listen to this. I've heard it a lot. But now that I'm hearing other tracks on the album, I do think this fits in with the rest of the album.
In case you haven't noticed, when everybody's tired, I should just turn on your light and be like, yes. And
Now, I am trying to decide, from what I've heard, what's another single from the album?
I'm so done with caring.
It's hard to say because I feel like you could argue for a lot of the tracks to be singles.
Underneath your own projections, that's the way through the bars. And if you find yourself in a dark situation, just turn on your light and be
But so far, not a singular "yeah" has happened. And I call that personal growth. Good job, Ariana Grande. She's had some yeahs, but not some yuhs.
My tongue is sacred, I speak upon what I like. But you was right. Why? How could you ever even try?
I really don't know where it's gonna go.
We die, and I'll be alright. We can't
Okay.
be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. You cling to your papers and pens.
I feel like the production is leaning into the yes and style.
Me and my
Yeah,
truth, we
definitely more of the
sit in silence.
dance zone. Ooh, cool. Yeah.
Baby girl, it's just me and you. You got me misunderstood, but at least I look this good. We can't be friends, but I'd like to just pretend. I'll wait for your love. I don't like how you pay it,
This is like
but I'm still here.
So like, yes, and beautiful. Yes, and it was like the powerful comeback. This is like the vulnerable dance track, the softer, more vulnerable.
You cling to your papers and pens. Wait until you like me again. Wait for your love. I'll wait for your love.
So I'm curious if other tracks are going to stay in this kind of zone as the last two or not. Beautiful.
New pain. I rearrange my memories. I try to
Ooh.
rewrite our life, but no matter
Nice, gosh.
how I try to. If I did, and no matter how guilty, I still feel saying it. I wish I hated you. I wish that weren't true. Wish there was worse to you. Lane, just two different endings you learn to repair, and I learned to keep me in one place. So close and yet so far, if only we had known from the start. And no matter how
Her
easy
vocal
things
is
could be if
very like
I
full and
did.
strong right
And
now.
no matter how guilty, I still feel saying it.
I mean, her
I wish that
delivery
weren't
is like
true.
all
Wish
it's
there was
like
worse to you.
strong, pulled in. It's all
Wish you
over
were
the
worse to
place
me.
in the best way. It's
Yeah, I wish I
like
hated you.
I feel like she's truly feeling the lyrics while singing them.
Backseat, my
What the
love.
heck?
They don't understand, but I'll hold your hurt in the box here beside me.
What?
How could we know we'd rearrange all the cosmos?
There's the trap beats.
Fucked up, anxious, too
Yeah.
much, but I love you like you need me
Go-
to.
go-
Imperfect for
Whoa!
messy,
I wasn't expecting that.
completely de-stressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. Imperfect for you. Let's go tonight.
I really like the note choices.
Let's leave our baggage and wine at the table. How could we know that this was a happy disaster? Like you need me to. Imperfect for
I just love that
you.
line. Like, I don't know.
Stressed, but I'm not like that since I met you. How could we know we'd make the bad stuff delightful when we feeling fucked up, anxious, too much, but I love you like you need me to. Imperfect for you.
I love how the line "imperfect for you" has like the slightly like mismatched notes. Those little details that are so nice.
We could go pop all the champagne in California. We could have omakase in Tokyo if you wanna. Hypothetically, we could do anything. Could spend every dime, but I don't want anything but more time. No matter what we do, there's never gonna be an ordinary thing. No ordinary things for you.
What a interesting closer.
You hit just like the first sip of wine after a long day. You hit like my biggest fan when I hear what the critics say. You hit just like a green light when I'm stuck running real late. Things for you. It's funny, but it's true. There's never gonna be an ordinary thing as long as I'm with you.
off that train, it was like God Almighty arrived. Very easy. And that's, I told her, never go to bed without
I think this is her grandma.
It's the worst thing to do. Don't ever, ever do that. And if you can't, and if you don't feel comfortable doing it, you're in the wrong place. Get out.
I have a lot of feelings. It felt Ariana Grande, but it felt like a very great musical version of her. I know Max Martin was like pretty much on this entire album, and I know she's worked with Max Martin in the past, but the productions and the arrangements were so fun to listen to. There was a lot of depth. There were a lot of layers to the production. There was like familiar things that I've heard in her previous albums. She has used strings before. We all know that she's used a good trap beat a lot. And those things were still here. But for one thing, trap beats more so were like playing a part in some of the tracks, but not the entire sole focus, which I really like. I think that is still keeping with like a sound that is very much like a part of her past, while also growing in her sound. R&B, pop, but also a lot of dance, like definitely more true dance music. Yes, and obviously speaks for that dance side, but it happened at other points on the album, and also it happened in a less powerful way. Like there were softer dance tracks. In general, her vocal arrangements are always so fun to listen to on a first listen, because there will be surprising harmonies, notes, layering. That's just a given. But my gosh, I am so happy with her true vocal delivery now. And I'm not talking about her layering or her melodies, talking about the fact that I can understand her and she's enunciating. I am so happy. I feel like that style of singing that she did before was a very like trendy thing she was going for. But now hearing her enunciate, to me, I'm like, she's confident. She's not maybe going behind a persona as much on this album. Like it just listening to it felt very authentic, and like she really had a story or a message to get out there. Now, here's where we don't know how many of these songs lyrically were like true autobiographical lyrics versus just her telling a story. I will never know, but they definitely had themes of losing love, falling in love, and kind of like that forbidden, I shouldn't want this, but I really do kind of love. So it was definitely showing the complex emotions involving relationships and love. And I feel like there's going to be a lot of lyrics that a lot of people are going to be able to apply to their own lives. So all in all, I just feel like this was a very, very strong album for Ariana Grande. And I feel like it was definitely elevating her musically. Yeah, I really enjoyed that album. Let me know your thoughts on this album in the comments below. And thank you so much for being here. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. And once again, thank you for watching. And until my next video, bye.